What is going on YouTube? Espresso Shucko here, and today I am hitting the Series 11 VGC ladder with this Kyogre, Luxray, and Seismitoad team. I really wanted to try out Luxray. Originally I was thinking of putting Zacian on this team, and then I figured, well, this team looks a little physical, or a little too physical for my liking, so here's how we ended up with Kyogre. So, a couple of ideas that I had for putting this team together. I want to take advantage of Luxray's Guts. Luxray's got a pretty good physical attack stat. The problem is that's all it's got going for it. We have Guts, we have base 70 speed, which isn't terrible under Tailwind. There are certain things that will outspeed, unfortunately, but the idea here is we burn ourselves with the Flame Orb, and then take advantage of Wild Charge, Psychic Fangs, and Crunch. The three of those together, coverage-wise, hits most, if not all, of the available mons in the game, either neutrally or super effectively. I don't think there's anything that outright resists this combination, but it's a pretty good combination. We have Seismitoad here with Weather Ball to take advantage of Kyogre Drizzle to get a base 100 Water-type move before Stab and Rain benefits. So that's going to be hitting hard. We have Sludge Bomb on here because the idea is Seismitoad is going to Dynamax to give Kyogre a special attack boost with Max Ooze. I got the idea from one of my previous videos where I ran into a team, and then the team, that match didn't end up getting to play through because my opponent disconnected. But anyways, I had that idea in the back of my head to try that. Earth Power just gets rid of Regieleki, which is nice. One thing I will note about Seismitoad is I would have loved to have included Icy Wind on this moveset, but I didn't want to give up Weather Ball for that massive coverage with the water typing. And Max Ooze and Max Quake are pretty valuable as well, so in theory I could have maybe tried to squeeze Icy Wind on here by taking out Protect, but I feel like in doubles it's kind of important to have access to that, especially because Rillaboom and Grassy Glide are a thing, especially with any other grass types that my opponent might want to run. We have Cradily on here to try to absorb some water type attacks coming from my opponent's team. Kyogres are still pretty popular, so in theory it's to try to deal with that. We have Torn for speed control, we have Incineroar for parting shot shenanigans. The idea there is also, well, I mean it's super standard, but the idea with Incineroar and Parting Shot is Incineroar is slow, I can go for a Parting Shot, get Luxray in, chances are Incineroar is the last thing moving on the field, which means Luxray gets a relatively free switch in, it burns itself at the end of that turn, and then I'm already ready to go with the Flame Orb. So, that's the main idea behind the team. Let's jump into the campaign to entertain, shall we? Okay, we have a Dialga team with Tapu Fini, Landorus, Metagross, Rotom Heat, Pheromosa, and obviously Dialga. Okay, so I am not feeling gutsy. I don't think Luxray is a good fit here. Let's see. Cradily could be interesting. I got a Meteor Beam for that Rotom. Speed Swap shenanigans are something to watch out for with Pheromosa. So Incineroar might not be a terrible thing to lead. If at anything for Faker, that could be nice. Seismitoad Kyogre is tempting. I would love to Weather Ball that Landorus or Rotom. A Max Quake into Dialga could be nice. I think we're gonna go Seismitoad Kyogre. They don't have a direct means of changing the weather, which is great. Tornadus isn't a bad option either. I kind of want to bring Luxray. No, I don't. I think I want... Oops, I might have missed that. I hope I didn't. I'll know in a moment. Let's see, what is... I mean, the nice thing is, if I did miss it, at least I still get my Seismitoad Kyogre. Planning, yeah. Good idea for the team. Okay, so we have Dialga and Pheromosa. Okay. So a Max Ooze into Pheromosa could be very nice, doubled up with an Origin Pulse. That could be a good 1-2 punch. I did miss it. I got Luxray on the back. I have Incin in the back, which Fake Out is not bad. I did want Incin. It was Cradily that I wanted, but anyways, it is what it is. I think we'll go for an Origin Pulse. I think we'll get big with Seismitoad. I think we'll go for the Quake. And then that way, too, whatever Pheromosa wants to do, at least I'm hitting it with double speed boosted Seismitoad, and then hopefully Kyogre gets to hit not long after. Yeah. And plus Kyogre would not appreciate, or wouldn't, I don't know where I'm going with that. It would appreciate it, a special defense boost as well, so it's not the end of the world if I go for Max Quake. Get a special defense boost. Considering there's no special attack investment, aside from 1 point into my Seismitoad, that's not bad damage. Okay, close combat hurts. Yep, close combat hurts. But hey, at least Kyogre is boosted. We're gonna hit both. That's great. We're gonna get rid of Pheromosa. We're gonna do a huge chunk to Dialga. Yeah, look at that damage into Dialga. That's resisted. That's nice. Unfortunately, I almost killed myself with Life Orb, though. They're gonna go Draco, which is nice. I don't have to worry about Trick Room. So depending on who they bring in, I can land a really strong... Okay. Yeah, that's probably Finny. Okay. Kyogre was faster than Dialga last turn, so they might not have any speed investment, which is nice, because what I could do is I could Thunder into that slot, and I can Ooze. Dialga cut its own special attack, so I don't think it stays in. I think they switch or they protect. But again, I don't think they stay in with Dialga. I think they might protect with Finny, which is okay. If I get a little bit of chip damage into Finny, great. If they don't protect, and Kyogre gets to hit it with Thunder, perfect. But the nice thing is I do have Luxray in the back, so Luxray can at least hit Finny with a Wild Charge. I do wish I had Torn, because Tailwind would make things very nice for Luxray. Yeah, okay, I was going to say, I don't think they max here, which is good. I think they go for a Calm Mind, if at anything. But I'm now +2 special attack Kyogre, so this Thunder is going to hurt. They're still faster, which is nice. So, Finny is gone. Now Dialga can't switch out, which is great. Alright, they're going Draco. I'm surprised they stayed in, but that's alright. I will gladly take an opponent with a -4 special attack Dialga. And Landorus, okay. Now, I'm at +2 with Seismitoad. I have Rain. Again, no special attack investment, but this is Weather Ball at the end of the day. It's going to turn into Geyser. Okay, protect your Landorus. Protect your Landorus. That's probably for the best. We're going to get Geyser off. Woohoo! Oh, that was a crit. Okay. Okay. This is shaping up to be okay. When I was putting this team together, I thought it was a bit of a joke, but hey, it's working. I want a match with it. I don't think it really mattered because of the rain boost. I'll do damage calcs later, but I think I was fine there. My opponent should have max guarded it. They didn't max at all, so I think what they should have did was they should have gone Max Guard into Landorus there to stall out my last turn of Max, but hey, that was 3 quick turns. I'm very happy with that. Good game to my opponent. Let's look for another match. Okay, we have an opposing Kyogre team. They have Zarina, Kyogre, Weavile, Rillaboom, Urshifu, and Tornadus. Okay. Luxray might not be that bad of an option here. I do have to watch out for Rillaboom for my Kyogre, but it's not a terrible idea. I could possibly even max Torn in this match if I wanted to. Tailwind shenanigans are not my friend, but hey, at least I can max Torn, go for an Airstream into Rillaboom to get around Fake Out possibly. I think we'll lead Torn. I think we'll lead... I think we'll lead Luxray maybe. I think we'll bring Kaio in the back. And... I don't want to bring Cradily because Zarina could possibly have triple axle. Incineroar looks really nice here though, because my opponent looks like they have a lot of physical attackers outside of Kyogre and Torn. So I think Incineroar could be nice here. Plus we get Fake Out support. Weavile might be Inner Focus, which wouldn't be the end of the world to deal with. Yeah. Urshifu doesn't appreciate a Fake Out, especially with a strong special attack coming after that. I have to double check. I don't think I saw an Incineroar there. Rillaboom, Tornadus, that's okay. I think Airstream into Rillaboom is very nice here. Especially because I could Wild Charge Torn. I could even protect Luxray. Let's see. Yeah, they don't have Incineroar, so I think here what we'll do, I think we'll Airstream. I feel like my opponent goes for maybe Fake Out into Torn. I think maybe they also go Tailwind. I don't see them maxing either of these two, so I think we can get a quick Airstream off into Rillaboom, hit it hard, get a speed boost, and then that way too. Once Torn gets to +2, we don't have to worry too much about Kyogre having Tailwind in its favor. And plus the other thing is this is max special attack, max speed Torn, so I don't have to worry about necessarily getting outsped once I have a few boosts into speed. I wonder though if they are Focus Sash on the Torn though. That could be a problem. We just got a clean one-shot into Rillaboom, which is very nice. Now their Torn's going to be faster than mine. If they have Icy Wind, that's a problem. Okay, let's see. I'm assuming Kyogre comes in because they got their Tailwind support. Yeah. Okay, there's Kyogre there. Yeah. Who else did I... Yeah, I got Incineroar and Kyogre in the back. Okay. So, I've got 1 speed boost. That's nice. I think we aim for their Torn with mine. They've still got 3 turns of Tailwind because they just set that. But I am Focus Sashed on my Tornadus. Yeah, they're Icy Wind. Okay. Not good. I think Origin Ball's just... Oh, Water Spout, even worse. Yep. That's not good. Okay. Should have max guarded it. I've never used Luxray before. I'm trying to figure out how to make this thing work. That said, at least they have no special attack boosts. That is the one silver lining to this. They don't have their Rillaboom either. Now, I could fake out into the Kyogre slot and Thunder into the Torn. Yeah, the fact that they can still max, though, is very scary. I think we're going to Thunder into the Kyogre slot, just in case they decide to max, but if they don't max, I'll fake out. Okay, that worked out very nicely. Tornadus is going to go for the Hurricane into my Kyogre. If I get confused, that's not good. That worked out wonderful. Okay. An Origin Pulse can hurt really bad, but at the same time, so can one of mine. I think what we try to do here is we double up with Origin Pulse and Flare Blitz. Okay, they're going to withdraw Kyogre. Alright. Zarina is very scary because they still have grassy terrain. Hurricane into my Incineroar. Not the end of the world. No Focus Sash on the Torn. That's great. Now, I do have Rain working against me in this scenario, so yeah, that's a problem. I do get my my berry. They also get a berry though, so yeah, not good. Now the question is this the last turn of Grassy Glide getting priority? Yeah. The Tailwind is gone. Alright, let's see this Kyogre come back here. This is the last turn of Grassy Terrain. Okay. So we know what needs to happen. We need to protect. We need to hope they potentially miss Incineroar, which they might not. Because Origin Pulse. We also have to hope we're faster or win a speed tie. Scald. Oh. Oh. Okay. That's a little concerning. Okay. With the range they're at, I should definitely be able to pick up their Kyogre. With the range they're at for Zarina, though, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I think we Ice Beam and then hope. Dynamax. Oh, ooh, this could be very bad. Yeah, this could be very bad. Alright, maybe not. I got an Ice Beam coming your way. Oh, I know him. Yeah, this is to reset their grassy terrain right here. Oh, did I? Okay, good. We did get rid of that. Okay. That worked out very good in our favor. Thank you, Life Orb. Okay, they're gonna Scald me. That's alright. I got 3 HP. Oh, and I burned. That sucks. That really sucks. But hey, that's okay. You win some, you lose some. Um, if they didn't get the burn there, I think I had it. Okay, but RNG is part of the game. Anyways, good game to my opponent. I definitely pulled it back for how I started out. Losing my Dynamax plus my Luxray in the same turn, not great. But hey, we turned it from a 4v2 into a 1v1 at the very end. Again, good game to my opponent. Okay, we have a Groudon to Kyogre matchup here. We have Kyogre versus Groudon. We have Seismitoad and Thorn. I'm just going to name all the rest of the opponent's team now. We got Entei, Rillaboom, Lucky, and Urshifu. So, at first glance, this does not look like a good match for Luxray. Yeah, it is not a good match for Luxray. That said, Incineroar looks very nice to intimidate Groudon with. I can bring Tornadus. I can bring Kyogre. I could even bring Tornadus Seismitoad. Yeah, I could do that too. Cradily does not look bad. I gotta be weary of the Urshifu, but Cradily does not look bad. Incineroar would be nice to fake out Entei with. Or not Entei, sorry, Rillaboom. Yeah, you can't do that with Entei, but anyways. I think we'll bring Seismitoad and Kyogre. What I could do is, if they decide they're going to do something cute and switch Groudon in, I could Rain Dance with Torn. That would be nice. What I could also do is I could Tailwind and Hailstorm their Groudon. Regieleki and Rillaboom. Okay. So that's alright. Both of these things threaten Kyogre out the wazoo, though. Yeah, both of these things threaten Kyogre really bad. I think I'm going to protect Torn. And I think I'm going to bring in Incineroar. Get a fake out, or intimidate into Rillaboom. Yeah. I think that's a good idea here. Let's see. Because I feel like Fago comes into the Torn slot. And they just electric move Kyogre. I think. Yep. Thunder Cage, okay. I think we're going to go Tailwind, and I think we're going to fake out Regieleki. Tornadus, okay. Not ideal, but what I could do is I can Hurricane into the Torn slot. Now, Thunder Cage would KO my Torn because it would bring me down to a Sash. I think I'm going to Parting Shot into their Tornadus, which will let me get Seismitoad back out. They're just going to go for their own Tailwind, which is okay. Seismitoad's Earth Power will be able to bring Regieleki down. And then this way too, if they have chip damage off Torn with Icy Wind, I don't have to worry too much about that. We can bring in Seismitoad, we'll get an Earth Power into Regieleki. If we can get rid of that, Rillaboom becomes significantly much more easier to deal with because of Incineroar. I think I Hurricane into their Tornadus slot though, and I think I Earth Power into a Lucky. Lucky's still going to be faster than me, but it's a speed tie between Torn and Torn. Yeah. They'll get their Thunder Cage, which will bring me down to my Sash. If I'm faster than their Torn, I should be able to hit them with a Hurricane, get some damage down there. We get rid of Reggie a Lucky there, which is big. They're also going to outspeed me, so that's not ideal, but it's not the end of the world. I have Tailwind plus Swiss Swim still working in Seismitoad's favor. Now, if they bring out Rillaboom, that's fine. If they have Groudon in the back, that's really nice, because I can get Fake Out into Groudon, or I could even just appreciate having the Intimidate drop and Fake Out their Torn. Yeah. It sucks that I lost the speed tie between their Torn and mine, because that Hurricane would have been very nice, but hey, at least we get Intimidate into Groudon here. And plus, I could even just straight up switch Incineroar back out into Kyogre. Get my Rain. How many turns of Grassy Terrain do we have left? This is the last one. This is also my last turn in Tailwind. So we're going to do that. We're going to Weather Ball into the Groudon slot. Yeah. Try to get some big damage into Groudon. Because I'm assuming they're just thinking I'm going to Fake Out. But I want to get that double powered Weather Ball, plus Water type Stab, plus Rain. And I want to hit that Groudon with it. And they're going to max. Yeah, they're going to max. That's fun. Fun times. So, out of curiosity, let's see how much damage I do with Groudon here. That was about half. That was a very good amount, actually. Air Slash and Tornadus is not great. They are at -1. It's a lot of damage for Kyogre to take, though. Yeah, that's a lot of damage for Kyogre. But we got rid of a Lucky. Are they leftovers? They are leftovers, okay. My Tailwind is gone. It's misfortunate, but it isn't the end of the world. I think we'll switch into Incineroar here. And I think we'll try to go for the Max Strike. Or rather, Max Geyser into Groudon. Try to get a little bit of extra firepower out of this. If they bring in Rillaboom, they bring in Rillaboom. I'd much rather have their Groudon be lower on their attack stat. Now, this is their last turn to Tailwind, so Groudon is, in theory, going to be faster than Seismitoad, because I have that -1 speed drop. So, it's gonna be tight. But I should do a lot of damage to Groudon here. So there's the Max Quake. This is gonna be into Incineroar. Oh no, it's into Seismitoad. Great. I should live this then. Yeah, I should live this. Or not live this. I should get my Fake Out. Yeah, anyways. It's a lot of damage into Groudon. I should be able to get Fake Out into the Torn. And I think Incineroar should be good. Nice, we get Groudon. We pick up Groudon. Now, what I'd love to be able to do is get Rillaboom with a Flare Blitz. I might even sacrifice Kyogre. Yeah, I might sacrifice Kyogre. So they're going to get their Grassy Terrain back, that's fine. How many Trains of Rain do we have left? 2, okay. I'm going to Parting Shot into Rillaboom. And I'm going to Ooze into Rillaboom as well. Now, with Dynamax and the Rindo Berry, I might live this. It's going to be very tight. Ooh, that was very tight, but hey, I lived it. Life Orb Rillaboom, that's nice. I'll gladly lower your attack stat now with my Incineroar. Now, if Incineroar flinches, that's a problem. It didn't. We're good. Because what I would love to do now is I would love to target that Tornadus. Seismitoad's very low. Kyogre's very low. In theory, if we get rid of Torn, we should be able to handle Rillaboom with Incineroar. It's going to be at -2 by the time Incineroar comes back in. So, we'll go for Origin Pulse, and we'll go for Weather Ball. We'll double into the Tornado slot. Grassy Glide gets rid of Seismitoad, that's fine. This is the last turn of Rain. I would have loved an Air Slash Miss to make things tighter, but oh, no, we flinched. Okay, never mind. I got hopeful there. Yep, I got very, very hopeful. That's fine. We still have our Citrus Berry too. I think we protect Kyogre, Flare Blitz, Tornadus, and then in theory we should be able to pick off Rillaboom. Yeah, I think that's the plan. Because if they Grassy Glide into Kyogre, that's great. Oh, they went for knockoff. They got rid of my berry. That's not good. I did need that. I really did need that. Not good. I probably should have faked out the Rillaboom slot, but I didn't. Yeah. I should have faked out the Torn slot as well. Okay, there's Grassy Glide into Kyogre. I really do need them to miss Air Slash. And they got that. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching this team. Unfortunately, it did not play out as much as I would have liked. That second match, we did pull it back pretty good at the end. The third match was pretty good. Unfortunately, my opponent did get the crit, also because I didn't say it at the end of that particular clip. Good game to my opponent. I definitely was on the bad end of RNG there with the air slash flinch into Kyogre, the air slash crit into Incineroar, but hey, it is what it is. I mean, I've posted videos before back in the day where I didn't win a single match, so I don't feel as bad about going 1-2. I mean, I won the first match relatively great, so there's that. Anyways, yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. I will be back with a new team, and we will continue the campaign to entertain.